Good evening, guys. I've got F for you. Discussion F deals with large-scale study published in Brain and Behavior that examines how common medications can subtly impact cognitive performance. Okay, so that's what we're discussing for F tonight. Here's another bonus one for y'all. Okay, the article discusses a large-scale study published in Brain and Behavior that examines how common medications can subtly impact cognitive performance. Researchers analyzed data from over 500,000 individuals in the United Kingdom and validated their findings with two additional cohorts. Some key points from the study. Some widely used medications may have small but meaningful cognitive effects, both positive and negative. The study introduces the concept of a cognitive footprint, similar to a carbon footprint, which reflects the cumulative effects of medication on mental performance over time. Okay. Even drugs that don't target the central nervous system can still influence thinking and memory. These subtle cognitive shifts could have significant societal implications, especially when medications are taken long term or by large populations. The findings may help refine drug trials and prescribing practices to account for cognitive side effects. The study highlights the importance of recognizing how commonly prescribed medications influence cognitive health, even in ways not previously considered. Does this align with what we're looking for? If you'd like, I can also explore specific aspects in more detail. The term cognitive footprint is modeled after the carbon footprint idea. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Modeled after the carbon footprint idea, which measures the environment impact of human activities. Similarly, a cognitive footprint represents the cumulative effects of medications on mental performance over time. Okay, even if a medication isn't directly targeting the brain, it can still subtly affect memory, attention, or decision making. These shifts may seem small on an individual level, but when a large population takes the same medication for extended periods, the societal impact could be significant. Researchers use this concept to encourage more informed prescribing policies, ensuring that potential cognitive side effects are weighed alongside physical health benefits over time. Tracking cognitive footprints could help refine drug trials and improve long-term cognitive health strategies. Okay, would you like to explore this concept could shape for future healthcare policies? The concept of cognitive footprint is reshaping how medications are prescribed by encouraging clinicians to consider not just physical side effects but also subtle cognitive impacts. Here's how it influences prescribing practices. Risk, risk, benefits, and analysis. Doctors weigh whether a medication's potential cognitive effects, such as mild memory issues or slowed processing, are worth the therapeutic benefits. This becomes especially crucial for older adults or those with pre-existing cognitive decline, folks. Like if you take a person that has dementia and schedule them for surgery, that's not a good idea because the anesthesia affects their dementia, makes it worse. Sort of along the same lines as medications, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go down the rest of this for you. Give me a second to change paper, folks. Okay. Now we're getting into personalized medication or personalized medicine. Personalized medicine. Patients with cognitive vulnerabilities might be steered toward drugs with minimal cognitive footprint, reducing the risk of mental fog or attention issues. Long-term impact considerations. Since cognitive shifts may accumulate over time, doctors are becoming more cautious about chronic use of medications that could lead to gradual cognitive impairment. Medication adjustments. If a patient experiences unexpected cognitive side effects, physicians might reassess doses or switch to alternatives with fewer cognitive implications. Drug development. Pharmaceutical companies may start factoring cognitive footprints into clinical trials, leading to safer medications with better cognitive profiles. This approach adds an important layer to modern prescribing practices, making them more holistic and patient centered. Would you like to explore how different medications or medication classes rank in their cognitive impact? Doctors take different approaches to cognitive footprint based on their specialties, patient populations, and prescribing philosophy. Here's how their methods can vary. Okay, geriatricians and neurologists. These specialties, these specialists are especially cautious about medications with cognitive side effects, as their patients often face age-related cognitive decline or neurological disorder, folks. Neurological conditions. They prioritize minimizing the cognitive footprint by opting for drugs with fewer mental effects. Primary care physicians. Some primary care doctors focus on holistic patient health, considering long-term cognitive impacts alongside physical benefits. Others may prioritize symptom relief in the short term, sometimes overlooking subtle cognitive effects. Psychiatrics. When they prescribe drugs that directly affect the brain, they weigh cognitive benefits like improved focus in ADHD or methods stabilization in depression against potential drawbacks such as memory issues from certain antipsychotics. Oh, okay. Cardiologists and in internal medicine physicians. Since many heart medications can influence cognition, i.e., beta blockers, potentially affecting mental sharpness, these doctors must balance cardiovascular benefits with potential cognitive risks, especially in older patients. Okay, pharmacists and researchers. These involved in drug development and testing study cognitive footprints at a broader level, influencing prescribing, guidelines and new formulations to minimize cognitive drawbacks. Doctors also differ in how they assess cognitive side effects. Some rely on patient feedback, while others use cognitive screenings to track long-term trends as this hold on, folks. Concept gains recognition. Prescribing practices may evolve to prioritize both physical and cognitive health. All right. So, would you like insights on how specific medications rank in cognitive footprint, impact different medications leave distinct cognitive footprints, meaning they can subtly impact mental performance, sometimes enhancing focus and memory, other times leading to cognitive struggles. Based on the study findings, here are some broad trends. Okay, folks, we're going into medications with negative cognitive footprints. Anticoagulants, some allergy medications, bladder control drugs, linked to memory decline, slower thinking, and increased risk of cognitive impairment with long-term use. Sedatives and sleep aids. Too long. Benzodiazepines like Valium and Ambien can cause drowsiness, reducing attention and short-term memory issues. Opioids. Let's see. Oxycodone and morphine affect decision-making and mental clarity, particularly with prolonged use. Beta blockers. May contribute to mental fog, sluggish thinking through effects, though effects vary by individual. All right. Certain antidepressants. Some may slow cognitive processing, while others may have mixed effects, depending on dosage and patient history. Medications with positive or neutral cognitive footprints. Stimulants like ADHD medications, Adderall and Ritalin, often improve focus and executive functioning. Through the long-term use effects vary. Okay, guys, so that is it for tonight. I will see everybody tomorrow for shows. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.